Wide fit pants are everywhere right now, and they're not going anywhere. But most men are wearing them wrong, and the reason has nothing to do with taste. It has everything to do with how clothing interacts with your frame. Once you understand that, this whole thing becomes easy. Let's start with the first mistake, and it's one most men completely ignore. You are not accounting for your height. Now, before you click off, this is not me telling you that short men can't wear baggy pants. That is not the message. The message is this: the same pair of pants is going to sit very differently on a man who is 5'6" compared to a man who is 6'2". The fabric volume is the same, but the frame carrying it is not. That gap changes everything about how the outfit reads. If you are on the shorter side, you can absolutely wear wide-fit pants, but you cannot afford to make any of the other mistakes in this video. Your margin for error is smaller. Every other detail has to be dialed in. That's not a limitation. That's just the reality of working with your proportions, and once you understand it, you can use it to your advantage. Now, the second mistake, you think you are locked into chunky sneakers, and honestly, this one is more of a mental trap than a real rule. The idea makes surface-level sense. Big pants, big shoes, balance things out. But fashion is not algebra. It does not always add up that cleanly. Slim sneakers can absolutely work with wide-fit pants. Converses, clean leather sneakers, even certain low-profile shoes. These can complement a wide-leg silhouette beautifully. The key word is contrast. When you pair a relaxed, voluminous pant with a slimmer shoe, you create a natural visual taper. The eye travels down and lands somewhere intentional. That is good proportion work. The problem is most men never test it. They follow the chunky sneaker rule like it is law, and they miss out on combinations that would actually look better on their specific frame. Test your collection. Some will work, some will not. But do not disqualify slim footwear before you try it. The third mistake, and this one is simple, but it changes everything. You are not tucking your shirt. When your top and your bottom split your body right in half, the proportions can fall apart. You end up looking like two separate outfits stacked on top of each other instead of one cohesive look. A simple front tuck, or even a half tuck, breaks that horizontal line and creates a more intentional silhouette. It takes 5 seconds and it solves a problem that a lot of men spend money trying to fix by buying new clothes. Try the tuck first. Now here is the one that matters most. This is the mistake that is quietly ruining more wide-fit outfits than anything else on this list. You are not creating a slimming contrast in your outfit. When men first get into wide-fit pants, the instinct is to go full volume. Baggy pants, oversized hoodie, large everything. And every once in a while that works. But most of the time, you just look swallowed. The outfit wears you instead of the other way around. Here at Become a Gentleman, this is the core of what we teach. Clothing works with your frame, or it works against it. And when everything is oversized, your frame disappears completely. There is no structure, no shape, no presence. What actually works is contrast. A fitted shirt, a slim tank top, a structured jacket that sits close to the body. When you pair something slim on top with something wide on the bottom, you create a drape effect. The eye reads your upper body clearly, then flows naturally into the relaxed lower half. That is a visually balanced outfit. That is what makes wide-fit pants look intentional instead of accidental. Now let's talk about your pants and your sneakers specifically, because this is where a lot of men make a mistake that seems small, but completely kills the outfit. You are not letting your pants lay on your shoe. There is this instinct to pull your pants up, cuff them high, and show off the sneaker. And the thought process makes sense. You spent money on those kicks. You want them visible. But here's the reality. When you let a wide-fit pant stack naturally and rest on top of the shoe, the silhouette flows. The leg has weight. The outfit has gravity to it. And almost every time, people can still tell what sneaker you are wearing, even when the pants are covering part of it. The shoe does not need to be fully exposed to be noticed. Let the pants land. Trust the silhouette. The next mistake is forgetting about your options when the standard fit is not working. A lot of men assume if the pants are not sitting right on a sneaker, the whole outfit is dead. But you have more tools than you think. Cuffing is one of them. A clean cuff at the ankle changes the entire visual weight of the pant. It adds a deliberate detail and lifts the hem just enough to interact better with certain footwear. Then there are cropped wide-fit pants. These are underused and underappreciated. A cropped wide leg gives you all the volume through the thigh without the excess fabric at the ankle. It is a cleaner, more controlled look, and it tends to work across more body types because the proportions are tighter. And if you want even more versatility, look for cinched pants. A pant that cinches at the ankle gives you two completely different styling options in a single piece. You can let it flow wide, or you can pull it in. That kind of flexibility is worth paying attention to when you are building a wardrobe. Now here is a mistake that sounds minor but makes a real difference. A lack of color coordination. Sometimes an outfit that feels slightly off is not broken in its structure. It just needs a color adjustment. Swapping in a sneaker with a complementary color or introducing a tonal piece that ties the top and bottom together can make the whole look click into place. Color is part of proportion work. It guides the eye and creates cohesion. Do not overlook it. And finally, you are just not comfortable yet. That is okay. Confidence is something people can sense immediately. And if a style feels foreign on your body, it will show. Wear the pants around the house. Run an errand in them. Walk your dog. Get your body used to the silhouette before you wear it somewhere that matters. Now here is the bonus mistake. And this one is something most men never consider. You are simply not going baggy enough. That sounds counterintuitive, but stay with me for a second. When men who have worn slim or tailored pants their entire life decide to try wide fit, they almost always play it too safe. They grab a pair of straight-cut pants, put them on, and think that is what baggy looks like. It is not. Straight cut is not wide fit. It is just not skinny. There is a significant difference between a straight cut, a relaxed fit, and a true balloon fit pant. And if you never explore that full range, you will never actually find where you land on that spectrum. Sometimes you have to go further than you think you should to understand where the right stopping point is. Try the relaxed fit, then try the balloon fit. Wear both. See how they interact with your frame. See which silhouette complements your proportions. You might find that relaxed is your sweet spot. You might find that you actually carry a wider fit better than you expected. But you will never know if you keep dipping your toe in and pulling back before you get there. The goal was never to wear the biggest pants in the room. The goal is to find the version of this style that works specifically for your body. And that requires honest experimentation. This is exactly what Become a Gentleman is built around. Not trends, not what looks good on a model or a mannequin, but understanding your specific frame, your proportions, your physical presence, and then choosing clothes that work with all of that. Wide-fit pants are not a difficult style to pull off. They become difficult when men wear them without understanding why certain things work and others do not. Fix the contrast between your top and bottom. Pay attention to how your pants land on your shoe. Use cuffs, crops, and cinching as tools. Respect your height and what it means for your silhouette. Get comfortable before you go public with a new style. Do all of that, and wide-fit pants stop being something you are trying to pull off and start being something you actually own. If this video gave you something useful, hit the like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow. Subscribe to Become a Gentleman if you want to keep understanding how clothing actually works on your body. And drop a comment below telling me which mistake you were making. I read every single one.